Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, a random guy from the internet. Yo! Hey, YouTube, how's that? How's that for an intro? Huh? Algorithm. Nobody's watching my shit, bro. Are you trying to offend me? No. In all honesty, another day, another complaining YouTube video. Let's watch and review. If you're gonna see that, that's not the color of my shirt. I mean, it is red, but it's usually a lighter shade of red. I'm just back from the gym, so I'm just made out of sweat and fucking disgusting, miserable salt. So basically the usual stuff I made of. So whatever the case, let's just watch this guy. He has a new thing to complain about, which would be he's wasting his life. At least it's already somewhat new because he actually takes authority on that, right? He's actively saying he's wasting his life, and not that like the society is causing him to, and whatever else. So let's try and watch this shit.
Here, 33 years old, wasting my life still. That's the word. I guess to me that's the key word. It's still wasting my life. I come on here talking about wanting to be better, needing to be better maybe, and I don't do the things that I say I want to do, need to do. I'm just being honest. I stay.
That's great. I already like you a billion times more than any other of those fucking whiny men. You already have more respect from someone like me. Not that you or anyone else needs my respect, for fuck's sake, but just saying. Admission to whatever the issue might be is like the first step, right? Like admitting, like, if you're an alcoholic, to admit that fact, you're already half there, right?
Wasting my life. I stay messing up my life. You might be in the same boat. You might not. But it's not that you can't get out of it. It's not that you don't have time, especially being 33. It's still young.
Yeah.
But how many more times can I just be like, I'm still young? Then I'm be 36. I'm still young. I'm 39. I'm still young. 42. Still young. I do agree, and I'd be hypocrite if I was going against what I'm saying. Is that you can still change your life at any age. Because I want people that are even 50 watching this to be like, oh, I can change my life. But that being said, at 33 and realizing these things, that I'm not taking care of myself mentally, physically, whatever it is, wasting my life because taking care of those things will propel me forward.
Well, again, multiple things. You can pick this section apart, and do a deep dive into any of those topics. I mean, first of all, what is it wasting your life? What does it include? What does it mean exactly? There is no one singular way of living your life. And just a little reminder, we all gonna end up dying. Regardless of how you're gonna spend your life, the conclusion of your life is gonna be the same as it ever was and always will be. That's one of those true facts for human beings as a creature on this planet. We all gonna die. So now that doesn't mean you gotta be like a nihilistic asshole like me sometimes, and say like, yeah, YOLO then, like fuck it all. No, that's a stupid conclusion, right? However, don't dig yourself too deep into a hole because it is still a fact, right? So don't sink into depression of like, oh, I'm such a worthless piece of shit. I'm not changing. I'm not progressing. Oh, I'm always postponing. I'm procrastinating. All of this nonsense. You might be. Still, don't hit yourself even further into the hole. You see the issue already, right? Your energy might be low to make any changes, but make up a little plan and start small with small steps. And the thing is, it's like with gym, with anything, it's as soon as you're gonna start making progress, that's like the most important thing. It doesn't really fucking matter if you're gonna be a making those ridiculous progress steps like a newbie at the gym, right? Like, oh yeah, holy shit, I gained 3 kilos of pure muscle in a month. It's like, yeah, you're a beginner. As long as you're making any progress towards the goal, the right goal from your perspective, you're on the right way, you're already going to feel better about yourself. Because you're going to spend your days knowing that you actually progressing, whatever direction it might be, financial, health, fucking social, whatever it is. It's the best for your psyche. When you know you're stagnating, that sucks. You feel like dragged down by your situation, your fucking life. You feel like, the same shit, nothing changes, right? But stagnation is only in the middle. There's also degradation, right? Getting poorer and poorer, getting weaker and weaker, getting more and more antisocial, or whatever it might be, right? Whatever your criteria, which you prioritize for your individual life might be. So make those little steps, and everyone, including you, even if you're as low of energy as you can be, you're going to be able to make a little plan with little steps, which you can uphold, upkeep, and just proceed and go on into the right direction, right?
I'd rather do it when I'm young than, when I'm 50. And sure, that's still young in today's standards, but it's not 33. And that's not to put anyone down about that or anything like that. Make you feel bad about that. I'm just saying the reality of it and the situation that, at least, or I'll speak for myself at least, the situation I don't want to be in. Although I can change my life, that's still 16 something years away from me. And I don't want to be in that position where I'm the exact same position now. I probably won't be, but the reality situation is I want to be in a better situation.
You probably won't be. That's an optimistic outlook, but some people never change. That's a fact. Some people stay in this shit until the bitter end. That's also a fact. It doesn't mean you're gonna be that, right? But keep it in mind that, like, if you're not gonna start ever, then nothing ever will change, right? So I'm not gonna meme you in terms of fucking Shia LaBeouf, oh, just do it type of thing, but at some point it's just about that. And again, just start. We all know that the hardest thing is to start, right? You have your bucket list things and whatever, and you just never start. At some point, just go for it. Fuck it. Even if it's some stupid shit, even in that case, for me at least, I'm at this point where I'm picking shit up of like, I always wanted to try this or that or start this or that, and like I'm never trying. Those are not important things, not even. But still, psychologically, it's something but in the back of your mind which is like, you kind of want to try or do whatever, but you just never, go for it. Again, with important stuff, you just gotta do a plan. Just fucking kick yourself in the ass. Just fucking look at yourself in the mirror if you need to and just say, bro, stop being a fucking bitch. Not because you are a bitch, but you're not doing something which you should do. So confront yourself, like literally. Right? And just fucking hype yourself up, because aggression gives energy. Depression depletes you of energy. Right? And go for it. But again, even those little hobbies you might want to try, whatever, all those things, just go for them. Because the more of those undone things you got in the back of your head, the more of like a psychological burden you're gonna have. So get rid of this shit. But again, prioritize obviously the important stuff, because the other things can wait. It's like this YouTube shit, I'm going for it now. Even if it's pointless shit and nobody's watching nor this video nor any other videos of mine, who gives a fuck? It was a bucket list thing. Whatever, I got bored. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. At some point in my life, I'm gonna be challenging probably the fucking book writing. Like, who gives a fuck books? Nobody reads books, not even me. Right? But I had a concept in my head. I mean, fucking AI is gonna write books. Nobody cares, right? I actually went for it once, I made up a concept, a draft, so to speak, of the whole story, at least the first part, and wrote like 10 to 15 pages or something, and I just dropped it. But again, it's still not a closed topic in the back of my head. It's still haunting me a bit, right, from time to time. It's not a priority in my life. It doesn't have any fucking influence on my life, but still it like haunts you a bit, right? So even those small things can have like negative influence on your overall well-being, right? So just start cleaning this psychological shit up, you know? I'm, again, all the respect to you. You're speaking openly and honestly about those issues. I didn't hear a single word about blaming anyone, anything, any like society or whatever. You're just sharing, right? That's great.
That even where my mind thinks I can go, like if I can take it to this place of where I'm just okay, where I'm fine, maybe that is good enough. But if I can make myself go beyond that and have a better, more sustainable, beautiful life that, you know, every day I wake up and I look forward to it.
I mean, it's another question, right? If you already feel fine and okay, if you truly do feel like that, I don't think you would put the whole issue in these words, right? As you do now. I don't think you would be so unsure, right? If you're truly like content, then I don't think so, right? You wouldn't be making this video, right? So there is something missing. You do need more, it seems, right? You might not actually be like content, truly content with your current situation. So in terms of like true happiness and all that, again, it's about definitions, right? As with anything. What do you mean by like, you know, bad life, good life, happiness, unhappiness? What are those things? And what are those things to you specifically, right? I'm personally not striving for happiness in this Disney sense of word of, the fucking rainbows and talking animals fucking flying around and I'm singing a fucking song with Mickey Mouse or some shit. It's not for me, for example, right? Like for my type of personality, I need to be content. You could argue though that, yeah, well, that's the true happiness, right? That might be the definition, the difference between happiness and like pleasure, for example, right? Might be the definition between serotonin of like I've had enough and I'm content, and dopamine of in terms of I need more and then more and then more and then more. So ask yourself first and foremost, I mean, you are asking yourself already, and this is again, this is good, this is self-reflection. You are in the right direction, right? Asking yourself, I'm sorry, the beer. What do you truly want for yourself? What is your definition of, you know, good life or whatever? What are your goals?
And it's not that I wake up and I'm like not looking forward to life or anything like that. It's just that I'm stuck in the same boat over and over again and not do nothing about it. And if I wanted it bad enough, I would get it done.
There's a song by, what is it? 9 Inch Nails. Every day is exactly the same. Again, certain parts of your life are gonna be just routinized to death if you're just doing the normal 9 to 5 like me, right? That's just part of it, right? I'm not sure he's meaning that. I think he's talking more about not actually starting to change it actively on those specific things he doesn't like about his life or himself. But still, again, certain routines are just still going to be there. And even if those routines are productive and necessary, they might get to be boring, as routines are often, you know, they are boring. They might feel like a chore, but they're still necessary, right?
You know what I mean? So I guess it's on me. It's always on me. You know, I'm 33 years old. I'm a grown man.
Bro, do you see? If you're someone who's watching my stupid ass videos and knows whom I reacted to before, Not every one of those videos were about, just complaining, little whiny fucking type of people. But, many of those were with the fucking sad-looking puppy-eyed fucker. Do you see what I mean? Here's an example of a person sharing his negative feelings about his situation, his life, whatever. And he's not being a bitch. And he actively says it. It's like, it's on me. I'm a grown-up man. I'm gonna deal with my life and make the best of it. At least he knows that it's the right answer to him, right? He knows he has to do the move and adjust and change his life. And he's not standing here complaining about fucking, but look, the boomers, but the society changed. It was so easier before. Fuck all y'all, bro. Fuck's sake. Here's an example of a normal-ass guy taking it like a man, right? That's the only thing I mean. Here, a guy just owning it up, that he doesn't like something about his life, so he should change something about his life. And he's sharing it. I can't critique him. I'm not gonna be fucking insulting him. I'm not gonna say shit. It's good. Thanks for sharing,
No, it's on me to take those steps into my life, or the steps with my life, take initiative.
Gonna give him a like.
I don't do it. You can only come on here and complain so much, and it's like, I guess at some point beggars can't be choosers in that regard. But I think that the problem also kind of lies in I have a choice, to live this life that I live and live comfortably, and not live maybe out of my comfort zone, or not do the things that I need to do to get to where I need to go. So it is taking a lot more discipline of myself, and it's not a good quality to have, at least for myself. I guess I can't speak for everyone else, but for me, as whether a man, human, whatever, I don't want to have these qualities of like not being, the best version of myself. But obviously I don't want it bad enough that, I'm not doing anything about it. So
that's normal. That's being human. Again, the fact actually that you can self-reflect and own up to this shit. Again, that's the most important part of it. And you're already so much more worthy as a fucking human being, in my personal little opinion, than all of those fuckers who are just always any fucking responsibility they can. They just shove it onto everything else around them, but never onto them fucking selves. So you're already great, Maybe you need some confidence. Maybe you need a kick up your ass. Again, do it yourself, right? And even already this video is doing something, right? I assume you sharing this video to see some comments to somebody motivate you. That's already good. You already did something, even if it's like indirectly asking for advice, help, whatever it might be, right? Even if it's that indirectly, that's you asking for it, that's you making the first move. So, it's great. The thing that you like postpone things and, procrastinate all this shit, that's human nature. You can get out of it. Again, start with small fucking steps, bro. All right? It's like the whole gym thing, for example. Just start small and adhere to the fucking plan. Just force yourself. You're gonna learn it. It's gonna be a routine. You're gonna get used to it. That's human psychology. You get used to every fucking thing. Right? You stick a person to fucking jail for 50 years, he's not gonna wanna leave. He's gonna get used to this shit. Just a stupid example, but like this is human nature. You don't need to go to jail, but you can introduce rules into your life yourself. And it's a mistake if you're in this situation of being half depressed or low energy at the very least, right? Because you're frustrated. You don't know what to do and all that. You don't know how to feel about it. And you seem low energy as well, not as an insult, but like, You're not saying, I fucking fed up with this shit. You're just more, it's okay. If you're gonna come up with a plan of like, I gonna fucking change my life 180 and just fucking, now I'm gonna do it all from like, you're gonna fail, right? It's too much if you're low energy already, right? So start small steps, small little plans, stick to those, increase them incrementally. Again, you're not in a hurry, right? If you don't have any immediate crisis, you're just in this stagnation and slow degradation in whatever topics it might be. If you're not in immediate crisis, you don't have to rush it. Just go into the right direction. And it's gonna work out. Again, it's gonna be enough already if you see progression. Like if you look behind like a year ago and see like yourself like, oh holy shit, that was my life. That's gonna be enough for you. It doesn't matter if you're gonna be fucking, oh, but I'm not on the level of Elon Musk or something. It's like, fuck Elon. Right? Compare always to yourself, to your previous self, and ask yourself, am I better in any way, or my life, is it better in any way than like, a year back? Don't ignore it. Just really truly look at it, and right? Because there might be an opposite effect. There's people who are never content with anything they got, right? That's another issue. And to those people, it's also a healthy, good advice. Like, look back at your life, right? Someone is just, oh, I need to hustle more, I need to get more, to gain more, to whatever. Like bodybuilders with body dysmorphia, where you're gonna say like, bro, you were fucking 20 kilos lighter last year. Chill. You're doing good. Just chill and appreciate, what you got. So it goes both ways. But yeah, I mean, I'm optimistic about you.
Maybe I just don't want it bad enough.
And that's a good point. Not wanting something bad enough. Again, start within yourself. Truly ask yourself of like, is it really something you want? Is it really that necessary to you to be content, to be happy, whatever it is you're striving for, right? Because sometimes if I'm asking myself truly, right, I'm fucking 35, I'm single, for example, right? I have no kids, whatever. I don't have an inherent wish for that. It's like, I think it's a natural progression. If you find the right person, you might get this wish. But like in itself, I don't need kids. Like, what kids? I don't know any kids. I don't need those. I might wanna, if I have specific person I'm in love with, I think that should follow, right? In any case, but like sometimes I'm asking myself of like, you know what? I mean, I'm trying to date a bit, at least, the whole swiping shit and whatnot. But like, then I think, bro, I was in the store yesterday and I see like this couple. Maybe they're like a couple years older than me. I don't know, maybe like pushing their 40s. And they have those little two fuckers just running around in the store, just screaming. And it's like, please come here, stop. And it's just, I don't need to deal with any of this shit, bro. I'm working full time. I'm coming home. I can chill. I can do whatever the fuck. I can come home whenever the fuck I want. I have no fucking obligations to anyone. That feels like heaven. What the fuck? I don't actually need anything from anyone, right? Nobody really depends on me, right? I mean, for whatever family I still got, sure, I have my plans for the future and whatnot, but that's another topic. But like this, your own like family unit, so much fucking freedom. I'm used to it, Sure, there comes times where you think like, I'm kind of alone or lonely or whatever. I might, what if I'm 70, I have no one, or I have no kids? I'm like, oh, maybe I'm gonna regret it. All of this, sure. Those thoughts, they visit anyone, right? But then those thoughts disappear and you look around yourself and like, bro, that's actually chill. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to play any roles. I can just chill. I don't give a fuck. All I have to do in my life is just go to work. That's my only obligation. All the other things, I'm free as a bird. Isn't freedom like the ultimate, good that people want for themselves? So again, and so me, you, anyone else should, sit down with your own self and just ask yourself, what is it you really want? How you feel about it? Imagine your life in scenario A, scenario B, right? Even the whole topic of financial shit, like getting rich and whatnot. It's like, oh, everybody wants to get rich and be rich and whatnot. Sure. I mean, I had my ideas about, like business opportunities, whatnot. But I'm risk averted generally. I like things to be calm and chill. I don't want to risk shit, especially financially. I don't like financial risks. I don't like them. Some people they get joy and fun with it, and they generally don't give a fuck. They're really stoic about this, and it's like all the best to them. I'm not, right? I'm my own personality and my own life story, so I don't fuck with that, right? So I'm gonna prefer most stable solution, right? I'm gonna work my 9 to 5, slowly progress in terms of savings and whatnot, and it's gonna be okay. And you can ask yourself, well, yeah, but bro, you could do this or that and get rich, and then what? You could. I don't want to risk it, right? If it would be promised that you put so much effort in and then the result will follow in any case, like, yeah, I would try that, sure. But I'm already doing enough, so my life is gonna just be better with each year. It's gonna just progress and keep progressing according to my plan. So, right? But again, you're not alone asking yourself those questions. Everybody, hopefully, doesn't, and if they don't, they should, right? But be true to yourself. And sometimes you can say, you know what? The hustle is not worth it. I have it all figured out in terms of my stability and security. I mean, financially. And it's just not worth my time and my nerves to fucking hustle and struggle and just do full-time things and just, I tried, making business for a year. It was fucking, I mean, the times where something came in, yeah, they were great, making like $12,000 in a week. Yeah, that felt like great. But then fucking 2 months in a row, nothing comes in, and you're like, oh, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that existence. So, yeah.
Maybe it's I need to do something, but I know I need to do something, but the need hasn't kind of confronted me yet. You know what I mean? For health, I haven't got a serious sickness yet that is confronting me to face my life, and I don't want that at all. I'm not saying I want that. It's obvious, but it sucks that I don't want it to get to that place, and it's looking like it has to get.
By the way, alcohol free. I don't know. All the people I was talking about, they were like, yeah, but what's the point of, bro, just cool it down to like ice cold temperature. The fucking alcohol free beer tastes great. I mean, some local little lager thing, but I don't know. Is it so controversial? I think, like, actually taste wise, without the alcohol taste in it, beer, non-alcoholic beer is just better, bro. I mean, to quench your thirst and all this shit, it's much more healthy as well. Trust me, like healthier than fucking Coke and all this nonsense. So, another fucking little advice from me.
That place for something to happen, and yeah, I obviously don't want that. So, I'm not saying it's gonna even happen overnight, and it shouldn't. It shouldn't. It should take time to, it took time to get into this mess or whatever you want to call it, and it's gonna take time to get out. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen in a week, in a month,
And it shouldn't, right? Life is about feeling content, from my point of view, continuously. It's not about postponing your life, and I'm just gonna struggle and feel miserable until I got to a certain point and then I'm gonna start living. Camera, chill, go down. What the fuck? Obviously, we have human psychology, it's in our nature, but that's what differentiates us from fucking simpler animals, right? We have the ability to put our own fucking thoughts and impulses into perspective of our philosophy, right? You have your own philosophy as a human being, at least I hope so, right? And then you know what is true, what's right, what's wrong for you. And then you have your impulses, the little fucking devils within just saying you things and pushing you into wrong directions. And in those moments, you should fucking use your philosophy. Don't listen to your thoughts, use your philosophy, right?
It takes time, but I think that's also
And what the fuck did I want to say, bro?
where myself or
Yeah, taking time and all that. Yeah, so put it into perspective and find joy within the progress, right? The path is the goal, right? It's like me in the gym, right? I'm never gonna be Hafthor Bjornsson, right? And it's funny, my fucking buddy of mine wrote to me like I was complaining because I got weak, right? Those little like hand pressing measurement thing. Oh, holy shit, that's some bad English, but you know what I'm getting at. So my good shape was like, it stops at 90 kilograms, whatever it is, some magical American number, whatever. And if you go past 90, it just shows error. And it was like my thing, right? Like, yeah, I can push it to the fucking limit. And I tried again. It was like, it was 88 kilo. I was like, And then the couple of weeks progressed, and then like it dropped to like 84, then 82, then 77. And I feel like shit. And my gym results, I'm like, deadlifting sucks, and blah. And I told him my drop numbers, and I can like bench once for 140. I can deadlift like 220 kilos at the moment, for one rep, obviously. I can squat 180 at most, 170 for sure. Kilos, obviously. And then he was like, yeah, bro, I mean, I'd like to have your bed numbers, right? Because like that's a lot or whatever. And I was like, bro, if you like Google it, I mean, it's too far away from your American point of view, but like the Russians and like post-Soviet countries and whatnot, they have like those official like categories, right? There's like third, second, first category, and then there's like Masters of Sports, it's called, and then like no, first the candidate to Master of Sports. Oh, holy shit, camera. Yeah. And then there's like Master of Sports, and there's like international level Master of Sports, whatever nonsense. It's just those categories, right? And you do the sports exam, and you get the whatever category assigned, so you can show it off, I guess, whatever, and go to like competitions and whatnot. And it's same for like boxing, for weightlifting, for anything, right? And I showed him like if you put it all together, my numbers give out like 540 kilos for bench, deadlift, and squats. And it's like not even candidate for those Master of Sports thing. It's like it's close to this first category, right? So I guess at least I'm not in the third, and I'm in the second. Yeah, great. And my body weight is 105 kilos. And exactly with 540 kilos, I would be Master of Sports, but like for a man category of 59 kilos, bro. I'm 105 kilos. So yeah, I look muscular. I'm not small, what I can do in the gym is like, more than the fucking most people. I mean, more than everyone in my gym anyway here, but compared to truly like professionals and all that, I'm just a fucking baby, right? So again, it's about perspective, but for me, I enjoy just going to the gym and doing those things and doing my little progress. So I'm not going to look at those professionals, whatever. I'm going to set them as an example for like, that's the best. Always do that, by the way. Never compare yourself to the worst, the weakest, the poorest, and then say, oh, at least I'm not there. We already know what it is to be at the bottom. We all know people. You know those examples. Don't make you feel, don't make yourself feel better comparing yourself to those people. Keep those on top in mind and just as a good, because like you striving to go up, right? It doesn't mean you're going to reach there. You don't need to. Fuck it. But still, have those guys, at the top you're striving for. Fuck it. Look up to the stars when you're dreaming, right? And not in the fucking bottom to the ground. But then again, enjoy the process. Enjoy those little progress steps you are making in your life. Find enjoyment within this path, right? Like I like to torture myself in the gym, I like to see like, oh, look, hit the crystal little or whatever. And I don't care that like Hafthor Bjornsson is better, whatever. Of course he is. So yeah.
Maybe even most of us fail because, it takes time. And it feels like it took so like little time to even get into the situation of like, or situations that you're in your life. It took so little time just to get there. Excuse me. And now it's gonna take so much time to get out of it. But the reality of it is, say you've been in a rut or whatever for years of your life, you can really change in 6 months. And I guess the truth is 6 months from now is still 6 months from now, whether you do something about it or not. So I'm not saying I'm gonna do anything right away. I'm not saying I don't want to. I'm just not gonna say anything, whatever. I was
just one thing you gotta know. I mean, seeing how you are self-reflecting, it will never let you go. You are not delusional as many people who are able to make this switch within their brain to just start blaming everyone else, finding any stupid excuse or reason to think that they can't do anything. They can't do anything objectively because life is unfair or some stupid shit. You will never be able, seeing how you talk about your situation, you will never be able to bullshit yourself. That means you will never be able to chill. It will always haunt you until you actually start doing something. Until you're going to actually go into the right direction, you will never, ever be able to just chill and let it go. It will never leave you. You know the truth. You can't bullshit yourself. You can't run from it. So don't even try. It's not, you can postpone it, but your life quality is just continuously going to suffer. Because for what it's worth, I mean, I'm not even saying it's better or it's worse. That's just your type of personality. That you know those things, you can't ignore them. So they always gonna decrease your quality of life because you constantly, it's gonna be in the back of your mind. Oh fuck, I should do this, I should do that, I still didn't start. And again, you don't have this ability to just, oh, this is shit and this sucks, but I can't do anything because Trump or because fucking, I don't know, unfair society or because I don't know, I was born in the wrong part of town or family, like any of those things. Because many people can do this shit. I can't, for example. Right? So neither can you, it seems. So there's only one option, is to just actually start and try. And certain things, again, important things, you just have to do it, right? Whatever it might be in your case. But certain other things, it will let you go if you give it a good enough try. Something's haunting you. It's like, yeah, I actually should do it or go for it. And then you give it a good try for some, plausible amount of time. And then you notice, you know what, I tried it, but turns out it's shit, or I don't really want it, or I don't really like it, whatever. In that case, it might let you go as a point, right? But until you give it a try, it's still gonna fucking haunt you.
Just say I want to change my life. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do anything for sure, because next video could be me doing the exact same thing. And yeah, maybe I just don't want it bad enough. If I'm being honest with myself, but I do need I need to do something with my life. But whether I do something or not, hopefully you get something going with yours. And I don't think it's gonna be helpful for anyone. Maybe it will be because you can relate or something. But yeah,
It doesn't need to be helpful. Fuck it. Everybody's sharing their life on YouTube. You can too. So fuck everyone. You want to share, do share. At least, again, even a toxic asshole like me, I can't fucking say anything negative about your video. That's an achievement in itself, because I like to shit on people. Although, still, I think when I do it deservingly. I'm always making an argument, a point. If I'm shitting on someone, I know why I'm shitting on them, and I'm telling it. I'm not a fucking bully. But in your case, it's all good. And I wish you all the best, and I think you're already on the right path again. And again, I don't think you have a fucking choice. At some point, you will just fucking start, because it seems, at least in this regard, we're like kind of in the same direction in terms of our brains. If you know there's something you gotta do, you're not gonna get rid of it. There's no way to get rid of it besides just going for it and trying.
That's all I got for today. Thank you for watching.
Peace. Yeah, that was a good one. Actually, I'd call it a positive one. Just as an example of how a normal human being should actually, think about his life and himself reasonably, without all the stupid theatrics of, the sad puppy eyes and, I seen someone today in the restaurant looking at the phone. What has happened to people? For fuck's sake. Well, thanks for watching. If anybody's fucking watching this nonsense of mine. Yeah, see you in the next one. I hope it's gonna be something good again.